Welcome to We Are Only Human, the official podcast for the College of Education and Human Sciences. I'm your host, Alyssa Pena, and today we have Dr. Shelbie Witte. Welcome.
Thank you so much.
Are you excited?
Very excited. Thank you.
Ever been on a podcast or first?
I don't think I've been on a podcast. I've been on NPR, like radio shows and things like that. But this is my first time on the OSU show, so big time.
Yay. You're already professional. So, Dr. Shelbie, tell us about your role and tell us about the department.
Well, I am thrilled to pieces to share details and all the great things happening in the School of Teaching, Learning, and Educational Sciences here in the college. My role is school head, kind of like a department chair, and I also serve as the Senior Director of Teacher Ed here at OSU. And so we are responsible for shepherding all of the folks that want to be in classrooms and work with kids to do just that.
Awesome. So how did you find yourself in this role?
Well, I was so thrilled to have the offer to come to OSU in 2015 from my first academic position at Florida State University. So I'm a literacy and English educator and was doing that work here and had the opportunity to do administrative work and was glad to do that. And part of the joy of that role is being able to really share and highlight all of the great work happening with faculty and students in our department.
And I mean, changing from Florida to here, how was that adjustment? Because that's a pretty big adjustment.
Maybe in temperature. I'm a native Oklahoman, so it was coming home for me for sure. Weather's different. Some of the same educational types of challenges, both in Florida and here. But it was so great to come home to familiar faces and familiar programs and just be a part of Oklahoma's journey.
Yes, I bet it's good to be back.
Yes, absolutely.
So I know there's a lot of things happening with teachers, shortage and trying to find teachers to come into the college. How is the department helping with that?
Well, there's certainly a variety of challenges out there from recruiting bright folks to want to be teachers and go into classrooms to retaining the teachers that are currently in classrooms and helping support all the decision makers and making smart decisions for the future of our classrooms and our kids. And so as a unit and as a college, we've been really forward thinking in how do we assist in both sides of that equation. So from the retention standpoint, we have launched a program called OK Thrive, which is the retention of innovative educators. And we serve our graduates for 3 years post-graduation in instructional coaching support. And Dr. John Weaver leads that great initiative modeled after an initiative at the University of South Carolina. And we've seen tremendous results only in just the first year, and lucky to receive legislative support and funding for that work and hope to grow that. So we're coaching our teachers that are in the classroom because that first for year 1 to year 3 is so vital to have additional support. Then on the other side of that equation is how do we recruit more folks to want to be teachers? And so for many students, if not most students, they really have a love and desire to want to be a teacher. Sometimes it's very difficult to get there financially. And so we were very proud to lead Educating Forward, which was our major fundraising campaign a few years back. It started actually during the pandemic and wrapped up shortly thereafter. We raised more than $5 million for scholarships for our future educators, and the great work of the OSU Foundation, our Educating Forward fundraising group, really hit the ground with this idea of what does it look like to pay it forward. Everyone has a story of how a teacher has impacted their life.
Yes.
And when you look at being able to support future teachers by honoring the teachers teachers that you've had in your lives. It was a very successful campaign. And we were thrilled last year to be able to award, I believe, more than 200 more scholarships than we had in the past. And so it has really been a feather in our cap, so to speak, and we will see the rewards of those for years and years to come.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Super amazing. So why, like, I know that you came from a different university, now you're here, and I'm sure you have other plans later on in the future, but why, in your words, is it so important to get more teachers?
Well, investing in the future starts with investing in teachers and investing in classrooms, and that's how we make sure that our children and our children's children and generations to come have everything they need to be happy, healthy, productive adults. And so making sure that we have comprehensively prepared teachers in every classroom that have all the preparation that they need to start on day one ready to work with kids is one of our main focus areas here in our school. Everyone in this world is impacted by the types of education they have had. And if we can play a small part in making sure that their pre-K through 12 journeys have been, every teacher has been an impactful teacher to them, we're going to set them up for success.
That's amazing that y'all are doing that and making a big impact, apparently.
Yeah.
So
we hope so.
Yes, and I hope it keeps continuing, because I think we need a lot of that, now, and especially in the generation we're in.
Yes, we do. We definitely do. So, every teacher that I've had in my life and all the teachers that I've worked with, they all have the same goal at heart, and that is helping each individual reach their fullest potential. And it's so beautiful to see that happen with our graduates and how successful they're being in the classrooms. And we get phone calls every day from districts all across the state just really seeking out and wanting our graduates. And the teacher shortage is a real concern. Until we solve the multiple facets of that issue, we're going to continue to struggle to fill those classroom roles. But hopefully, with everybody on the same team and working towards that goal, we can have some solutions.
Yes, I hope so too. And I know so many young students who want to go into that career have something special within them, and they are truly going to make an impact on the next generation here to come.
I think so too.
Well, I know you have some exciting news to tell everyone. I know you are transferring to a different university, correct?
Yes. Oh, gosh, I didn't know we were talking about that. Yes, I am so thrilled to be able to continue my administrative work. And so I will be moving to University of North Dakota this summer to take the dean position there in the College of Education and Human Development. And I think it's another great opportunity to work in a state that's having some of the same challenges that we do with teacher retention and teacher shortage, but also a college that looks very similar to ours here with a variety of programs that really do put people front and center, and so looking forward to that next opportunity.
That's amazing for you. Congratulations.
Yes, but very sad to leave OSU. OSU is a special place with special people, and it's hard to describe to folks who maybe have not spent time here or know Stillwater, but I've never been in a place that really cares and loves for people and their programs and their students the way OSU does. And it's been a thrill to be here and to have OSU be part of my journey.
That's amazing. And I'm sure Oklahoma State has been so glad to have you. You can obviously see the fire that you have to make a change, and I'm sure you're going to do that at your next university.
I hope so too.
Thank you so much for being on the podcast.
Thank you. Thanks so much. Go Pokes.
That's it for We Are Only Human. Thanks for watching.